Henrietta, she gets killed walking to the shower.
That shit was funny as hell.
Who was the white lady?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, hold on. I'm trying to think because when I saw her, I was like, she looked familiar, but I don't know if she was just somebody in jail. You know, like they
No,
get a message out and it's just some random person.
the way they put it on her, the camera on her face, she's supposed to be somebody that we should remember.
Yeah,
I believe.
give her a special delivery. It wasn't that.
Was it?
I was about to say, was it that white girl that was delivering bricks?
That's what I was about to say. That could have been. I don't care enough to go find out, but that's who it could have been. I was literally about to say that. The one that was working for the limo service, right?
Right. Because she went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was payback. Well, who paid her to do it? Like,
It could have been Terry because Terry was just like, yeah, I turned the windshield wipers off on that ladybug or whatever. So that could have been his.
yeah, okay.
He could have got her killed because at first I thought it was Bryant. I thought Bryant was just like, okay, you got my son killed in here. I'm gonna get you killed in here. But it makes more sense that Terry. I mean, it could have made sense either way, but I think Terry set that up.
It makes more sense.
Yeah.
Bryant whispered in her ear, "I killed your cousin."
Nice.
She was like,
She gonna wait till that nigga pass the spit. Like you just spit in his face for that. Like you know what I mean? It was like ball ass up. Charles got me rolling this episode because now he's looking at her waiting to sign the divorce papers or whatever. She do it fast. That nigga do it faster. He was just like, all right, pretty much. She's like, it didn't work out between me and Reese. Like, you going on tour with me? She was like, no, the only person in my life is gonna be Jesus now. He was like, all right. So that bus pulled up, nigga. She was like, your daughter made you some dinner. That nigga said, I don't give a fuck about that.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Right. Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Be careful. Wait a minute. What do you mean be careful?
Keep the energy going. We literally just finished recording The Shy. Now we're here for the season finale of, you guessed it, BMF. Was this a season finale or what the fuck did we just watch?
Bare minimum Fridays, brother. That's the new. Oh man, where do we start, bro?
Where do we start in what? What say it? You talk.
All right. So first of all, I wake up this morning to a text from the homie. He watches our our pod or whatever. So shout out to you, Solo. That nigga hit me up. He was just like, man, y'all was right. I was like, hold on, Brian, watch this shit.
I'm glad somebody finally got your ass.
I was like, hold on, bro. So I didn't know what he was talking about yet, but I figured it was like somebody's either dying or whatever the case. I figured I knew what he was talking about once it happened. I'm like, boy. They pretty much spoon fed us everything that we've been talking about like the whole season.
Spoon feed shit. They took the food like this on a spoon, right? They took the spoon and they put the food on there. It was like, nigga.
They flicked it at us. Is what you wanted? Here. Like, yeah.
That's what they did.
Absolutely, man. They brought this in really strong. First of all, the whole Henrietta situation, like I was hoping that was gonna go a little bit different than I thought it went. They tried to make it all poetic with her demise.
Stop. Was we supposed to give a fuck that she was shaving her head? Was we supposed to be emotional? Was we supposed to be like, man, damn, we don't give a fuck about you shaving your head? What the fuck was that?
I feel like that's for characters that we like the development of them and they came a long way, and it's just like they're shaving off this layer of, you know what I mean? They're becoming a new person. She just did that shit.
I cared when Jada Pinkett shaved her head because it was like, damn, her life has changed. Like, this is like she got it. She's on the run now. Like that Jada Pinkett shaving her head to set it off made sense.
I thought you got her in real life. I was like, I didn't care about that either.
I'm talking about setting it off.
I was just like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about set it off.
Okay.
She's shaving her head. They got the Missing You playing in the back. They're reflecting. We know she went through all kind of shit. Henrietta, we just met you. We don't give a fuck about you. The character is stupid. You walked in the fucking Janet Jackson studio. You sat by the fucking mirror and started shaving your hair with tears dropping like it meant something to us. Why do we give a fuck? Is what I'm saying.
Gospel music in the background.
With the gospel music. You dropping tears and shaving your head.
Holy.
Also, I want to rewind to when we first met you when you were Blade. I thought the sides of her hair were already shaved.
I think they were just hanging over so you couldn't see it.
I thought she was bald on the sides and had to pull back into a ponytail. So I might have just been tripping.
I hope that her hair was then really long and she shaved it off for this role after, you know, she dies. That don't make no sense to me, but I never seen her real character. I never seen who she was like for real. I never seen her like on Instagram or nothing like that. So I don't know if she had hair or not. I think she was already bald.
I don't know, and I hope so at the same time. I just not and this ain't a shot as to the actor at all. It's how it was written.
Yeah,
you literally didn't.
It's fuck your character, not you. Like the character, we just didn't like the character. You know?
Speaking for me personally, I didn't give a fuck about none of that. I was like, why she's slow walking with the clippers, long ass cord to look in the mirror and shave her head, and it's like she's rejuvenated. She's like crying tears. I didn't give a fuck.
So let's start talking about what we knew. We knew Maurice had somebody on deck already. The way that they gave it to us, though, I was a little bit disappointed in that because it's like she went there after signing the divorce papers, like, yeah, I'm about to get this nigga this Wendy's box, this Biggie box. So this nigga goes to the Snooty Fox Hotel, right, with roses on the ground. And, you know, she's like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this. And as soon as he taps it, nigga, I gotta tell you something. What?
He literally played the longest game ever just to fuck.
Just to get the draws. And niggas do that.
Niggas literally do that.
Ladies, watch out. I'll wait for you.
This nigga did all of this just to fuck one time. He had all the time in the world to be when she was saying, I'm divorced, I don't know. He could have been like, yeah, I'm engaged. You know, I couldn't walk down the aisle. He had plenty of opportunity to say this. This nigga wait today cuddling. And she was just like, yeah, when I left Charles. Oh, and I knew something. And he had that kind of look like, ooh, like,
I'll start the rest of our lives with honesty. Nigga, shut your stupid ass up. You could have been honest a long time ago, bro. It made it more sense than anything. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like the only reason I feel like we have these back and forths, and we, don't really have a lot of positive things to say, because it's like, what does this character make sense for in anymore? Like, why was this character brought to us other than to deliver the baby of Terry?
I think he's done after this.
That's what I'm saying. So what was his point of him being there if he's not going to be with the mother?
They wasted our time with three characters. They wasted our time with Maurice, they wasted our time with Braxton, and they wasted our time with Henrietta.
Yeah. It's characters for the season. That's all it is. Like, these are characters.
It's like just the angle. Henrietta shooting her daddy down like that.
We knew that was coming. Either he was gonna do it or shit. And as soon as he started talking shit, like, bitch, you ain't never been shit. You ain't never gonna be shot. Like, up, okay. She's gonna say my name. My name is Henry, daddy. She pulled out a goddamn starter pistol. And he finally started to sound like Braxton. That nigga said, fuck. I was like, at first he wasn't sounding like that, but as soon as he raised an octave, I was like, there's Braxton.
Detective Bryant shot at her 20 times, reloaded, and shot at her 17 more times with a 6-shooter.
Yeah. With a 6-shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. He had it was a semi-automatic revolver.
If that's the case, we don't stop there. We'll pull his big ass AK out the holster.
And let off all 6 shots. Yeah, man.
Henrietta.
The revolver had an extra clip. It had an extended clip on the revolver.
Under the handle?
Yeah.
Henrietta. She gets killed walking to the shower.
That shit was funny as hell.
Who was the white lady?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, hold on. Trying to think, because when I saw her, I was like, she looked familiar, but I don't know if she was just somebody in jail. Like they get a message out and it's just some random person.
The way they put it on the camera on her face, she's supposed to be somebody that we should remember. I believe.
Give her a special delivery. It wasn't that.
Was it?
I was about to say, was it that white girl that was delivering bricks?
That's what I was about to say. That could have been. I don't care enough to go find out, but that's who it could have been. I was literally about to say that. The one that was working for the limo service, right?
Right. Because she went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was payback. Well, who paid her to do it? Like,
it could have been Terry, because Terry was just like, yeah, I'll turn the windshield wipers off on that ladybug or whatever. So that could have been his.
Yeah. Okay.
He could have got her killed, because at first I thought it was Bryant. I thought Bryant was just like, okay, you got my son killed in here, I'm gonna get you killed in here. But it makes more sense that Terry. I mean, it could have made sense either way, but I think Terry set that up.
It makes more sense.
Yeah.
Bryant whispered in her ear, "I killed your cousin."
Nice.
She was like,
She gonna wait till that nigga pass the spit. Like, you just spit in his face for that. Like, you know what I mean? Just like ball ass up. Charles got me rolling this episode, because now he's looking at her, waiting to sign the divorce papers or whatever. She do it fast. That nigga do it faster. He was just like, all right, pretty much. She's like, it didn't work out between me and Reese. Like, you going on tour with me? She was like, no, the only person in my life is gonna be Jesus now. He was like, all right. So that bus pulled up, nigga, she was like, your daughter made you some dinner. That nigga said, I don't give a fuck about that. That nigga was like, I ain't got time, baby. The bus is outside.
I don't want to talk about nothing. I'm about to go do some fucking. I'm famous. You stay your ass here. I painted the wall for you. Eat that chicken. Sit your ass down.
Nigga about to do some gospel fucking.
Oh man. Did you think? Did you think? What's the stripper name?
Angel.
Did you think she was gonna get shot in that club?
Oh man, I didn't know what was going on because I thought she had stopped. I thought she stopped stripping. So
when she said, I'm going back home to open the studio or open this place for girls. This is my last night. When they announced it, like, this is her last night here, y'all. And we got the song by whatever dude name. That nigga Meech said, I told you I was gonna keep your spirit. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. When he said that, I thought Neo was gonna come from the back and pop her ass on the stage.
Bitch, you thought she was sweet? I'm so sick of love songs. Like, yeah, that should have been. That should have actually been kind of dope. Like,
it would have made sense.
Yeah, bitch, you moving on? Like,
I thought Bartholomew.
I think they probably wrote that. I think they wrote that in and scrapped it, and they said, you know what? We're gonna put Deion Sanders in here instead. I was like, what?
I think that was his real son too, right?
I'm bad with faces. It could have been.
I think that was his son, but that was so fucking pointless.
That was about as pointless as the airplane scene in All Eyes on Me with Snoop Dogg when he was just like,
when he grabbed the butter knife.
We cool, and the nigga he put a blanket on. What does that say? You can tell Snoop was like, yo. Snoop was like, yo, this scene gotta be in here. Like, yo, don't have nothing
because that was the story. They did that because that's the story Snoop told. He said, I asked him, so I grabbed a butter knife.
He told that story every interview about Tupac. So it's like, I know that they put it in there for him, but it was the fact that it was just a pointless scene for the movie.
It didn't make no sense. But I hated how that nigga said, yeah, I told you I'm gonna keep your name alive.
He was like, nigga, how about you keep me alive? Oh man, they had that whack ass song playing in the background. I was like, all right, man. I guess it's the '90s, so it was a very Luke.
Ain't no excuse for that shit.
A very Luke-ish vibe. Ain't no excuse for that shit. So going backwards, the whole Remy situation, right?
Mm.
Everybody's turned against Remy at this point. You know what I mean? He had a few partners that, you know, so okay, let's go backwards. So Remy steals the vans out of the impound, him and his crew.
Because he set them up with the Red Dogs.
Right. Couldn't get nothing out of them, so I guess he just parked them in whatever warehouse. One of Remy's boys, what's his name? Suave?
Suave. Yeah, that sounds right.
Suave or Suave. You know, he still was on that same tip Claude was on, like, yo, we got to work with Meech because, you know, he got the most purest shit or whatever. So he helps Meech get the vans back or whatever, but he was like, man, I got to make sure that shit pure first. You know what I mean? So do that whole whatever test that I don't know how fast Meech got into that van hella fast and broke out those 2 bricks. But that's whatever. It's TV magic, right?
Wait. Hold on. Besides that, because that pissed me off. But so when they went through all this trouble to steal these vans, so what they do, like, look in the glove box and was like, man, fuck, like, we
fuck it.
I get that this is a top secret hiding places, but if you have, they worked harder on barbershop to get in that ATM machine than they did to get in these fucking vans.
They pulled the seats out, like, damn, it's not under the seat. Like, yeah, nigga, of course not.
This nigga Meech walked to the van. He didn't even open the door. We didn't even. This nigga just walked because he didn't have the keys. So this nigga just walked over there, pulled the bricks out of his pockets, and walked back like, I told you. He
was like, oh man, this is the whitest bricks I've ever seen. How can you tell that white is all wrapped up? But whatever. That's neither here nor there. So Remy approaches after, you know, they get all the vans and the keys and they got Suave. Remy got like 4 or 5 extra homeboys that
in the perfect triangle, like
right. They just got the flying duck on Mighty Duck or whatever, like the flying V, and these niggas run their homies over and just get the hell away. Remy overacting again, shoots his gun in the air.
Hey, so this is normally shit you catch.
Yeah.
Did you notice this was the same warehouse that they was in Miami? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
Look at the outside. When they pulled out, it's the exact same warehouse.
The same one from an old boy that helps him
that built
in
them.
the car. Yeah, I mean, continuity is motherfucker, man. They probably like shit. Warehouse is like warehouse. So pretty much after that happens, right? Remy pulls up to whose spot was that Remy pulled up solo?
That was the projects.
Okay, that was in Techwood, right?
Yeah.
So they go in this house or whatever. You know, Remy walks in there on some was like, "Oh man, you motherfuckers!" Blah 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 blah. Everybody turns the guns on him. I don't know why they didn't kill him right there, but I guess I was about to be pissed off if they let him go. I'm glad what happened, but it was like when they would let him walk out, I'm just like, why y'all niggas didn't just shoot this nigga in the back?
That nigga was like, y'all ain't said the last of me, nigga. Y'all ain't said the last of me. I forgot about Remy's death.
Oh yeah, that was very quick and placed in. That was a place in clip.
This nigga's walking, it gotta be like probably midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning. He's driving. He pulls over. Ain't no stop sign or nothing. He pulls over. Dude is just sitting. A random nigga just sitting out there in the dark. Oh damn, bro, this is clean. He in a dirty ass car. This clean right here. You thirsty?
You want some water?
You want some water? Oh yeah, man. Keep change. And a nigga just walks up on him and blows his brains out.
I thought it was about the Romeo and Juliet, that nigga, honestly, but I thought that nigga was gonna sip that water and be like, oh. I thought that nigga was gonna die from poison water.
The thing is, dude is sitting there. He got one bottle of water. He sells him his water, and he just leaves. Like he just leaves. Like that. You was there to sell him that one bottle of water.
That's what he get for being thirsty, nigga. The brain's blown out, nigga. All that ketchup was all on the window. Whose picture was that?
That was, I don't know. It was probably him and the other dude he killed, the one he stabbed and cut his tongue out.
All right. So there's Remy's death. So there's really no more. The only villain left is Glock. We don't know if he's dead or not because they didn't say nothing about Glock this episode.
He didn't get mentioned at all. And Braxton's brother was still there. But oh no, he went to jail.
That nigga said, tat, tat, tat. What the fuck, man? I thought she was gonna shoot her uncle too at first, but she just like left him alone with never. But I was like, God damn, man.
I didn't think she was gonna kill her uncle.
It just looked like that because he was like, what did you do?
Yeah.
So Remy's gone, Henrietta's gone, the cops. Braxton's gone. The two cops, the Asian cop got her back. She's gonna start working in L. So we see what happens to her character. She's gonna move to LA and start, cracking down on Asian gangs or whatever. And Detective Bryant is going to go to ATL to keep on chasing Meech.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that's going. Now I knew something had to happen before the end of this episode. I was like, they're just not gonna just go free. Here comes Loco's boy walking in the strip club. How did he know where they was at? Whatever, I don't know.
Because that's the only strip club they go to.
Okay. He knew exactly where they was at. He comes in there distraught. Man, Loco got arrested. Oh, damn. How we gonna get these drugs? We gotta go to Mexico. Come on, T. Like you know what I mean? It was just like real.
No,
quick.
Not just that. He said we gotta go to Mexico and break him out of jail. Oh, you didn't catch that part?
I didn't hear break him out of jail. I thought they was
break him out of jail.
I thought they was going to Mexico to get the drugs.
No, they're going to Mexico to break him out of jail because he's family.
Oh, okay, cool. So crowbars?
I don't know because they was left in the middle of the desert with cell phones that didn't work.
Yeah, I didn't get that part. I don't know why that happened like that. But
yeah, that's so they need. So Loco, I thought he was a big enough name, but I guess not. So they need Meech and Terry to go to Mexico to break Loco out of jail.
Yeah, because if they don't, they won't have no pure bricks no more.
This is Fast and Furious BMF.
They got the purest. They got the purest weight.
But if they don't do it in time, they won't have the re-up drugs.
Yeah. And I don't know if we
Marquise is gone.
Oh yeah, they broke up. They broke up last episode.
You said stop calling that bitch. We're in the middle of Mexico right now. Yeah. T. How we gonna break them out, Meech?
At least you can.
Hey writers,
hey
I wish I was part of the team because I write scripts, but y'all literally don't give a fuck. And if you got the freedom to just not give a fuck and write what you feel like writing, more power to you. Because y'all just don't give a fuck.
You know what I think it is, and this be me just throwing it out. I'm just throwing it out there. They don't want to incriminate with like anyone. So
stop with that. You keep giving them that. You keep giving them.
So what really happened?
You can't keep giving.
They can't say it. So it's like everything that they've done, it happened a different way, but they gotta go extreme.
You cannot keep giving them that, man.
They gotta go extreme in order for it to work.
So you tell me the less extreme Mexican crime boss comes to get two niggas from Detroit to break him out of jail.
Absolutely. That's exactly what happened.
You give me the less extreme of that.
So
give me the real story they're probably trying to cover.
What really happened is they never went to Mexico and he never probably went to jail. And but they wanted to make it seem like, oh yeah, he got caught for his crime, just so y'all won't get him later.
Man.
At least you can wish me luck.
Get the entire fuck out of here.
Man, just here to help.
These writers don't give a fuck, man. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we supposed to believe these niggas is in Mexico trying to break a nigga out of jail. Nigga Terry said it. Nigga, this is the government don't even run it over. The cartel runs it over here.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What's going on?
Drugs, man.
Beach gonna take over Mexico?
Yep. He gonna put drugs in every state, so you might as well get Mexico, you know what I mean?
So go where the drugs is coming from and take that over too.
Yeah. Why not? You know what I mean?
When you edit this, I want you to put in young blood. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
It literally should be, because they couldn't give two fucks.
Yeah, man.
They literally don't give a fuck what we think.
I need Rick Ross's character to come forward. I need him to have a character.
He can't. This is 50 Cent show.
I know.
Oh, you talking about the real Rick Ross?
Yeah.
But that could work.
And Rick Ross could play him. It's like, what?
I'm like dumbfounded.
You didn't like the season finale? Hey, man. You know what I mean? They did what they could do, bro.
They literally closed the door on some of the most venomous people in the. It was just like killer going in the shower. I don't know.
It was like
shoot Braxton in the warehouse.
Shoot Remy at the light.
Shoot Remy, no, not at the light. Shoot Remy in the middle of the street while he bought a bottle of water from a random nigga.
That whole scene looked like ATL when what's his name got jacked.
Yeah, because he was out there by himself, right?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what that scene looked like.
So they wanted to give a shout out to the boys that sell water, I guess. Because I don't know if niggas was selling water like that at night. He only had one bottle of water. It was one bottle of water. And he said, "You look thirsty." I'm thinking he's going to shoot him. And he said, "You look thirsty." I thought he was just going to pull out the gun right there and shoot his ass.
I thought he knew him.
I thought that too.
Yeah.
But when he sold him the water, Remy gave him $2. Waters wasn't $2 back then. He gave him $2 to keep the change. The nigga said, "Cool," and walked off into the night. I don't
Was that like it was like a decoy?
It has to be. But if he's a decoy, Remy should have never been running the project because he's the dumbest nigga in these projects.
He lost all his men's.
He's the dumbest nigga in these projects. You can't be paranoid and do some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, he could have shot him. I mean, he could have like, I don't want no water, bro.
They could have shot him in that apartment.
They should have shot him in the apartment. I think that would have made more sense.
It would have made way more sense.
They shoot him in his own neighborhood. That nigga, we don't love you. I would have had the little boy's father that died, and they come and pull the trigger. That's what they could have did. They could have set it up like that. Just like,
which one?
Remember the little fat kid that was just like, I help.
Oh, the dad.
He could have had
Bartholomew, like, your soul is requested in hell.
Yeah, could have got one of them. That would have been a good part of this, you know what I mean? A little full circle moment.
This shit is dumb. Yeah. This is dumb, guys. This is fucking stupid.
Everything on the line, out here on the grind. At least you can give a fuck.
At least you At least you could give a fuck. Stop playing in our face, man. And stop passing the baton to the shy that's gonna do the same thing.
It's on the same lot. Yeah. Another season coming, I'm sure. Well, you never know. I don't know if it's greenlit for number 4 yet, but
it is.
It's greenlit.
I think it got greenlit before this one came out.
So, hey man, we got more coming, bro. More characters about to be added. You know what I mean? What did we have this year? We had this time. We had Neo, Saweetie. We had Brody or Bodie or Brody.
Did you like how they gave them the reunion? The Wire reunion? What's up, bro? I'm so-and-so from St. Louis. I'm so-and-so from Cleveland.
Yeah. That could have been nice, I guess, if it would have.
If it made sense.
Yeah, it was just really quick. I don't know, man. I'm here for it next season, bro. We'll be here.
We ain't got nothing else. Unless somebody else drop a fire show, we just gonna be here because we don't got nothing else.
Yeah.
Power's coming back. The Shy's back.
Mm-hmm.
At least you
do we have comments?
I don't know, man.
I can't read them because I don't have my.
Oh, you don't got your shit.
Yeah.
At least you can give a fuck. It's hilarious. At least you can give a fuck.
That song was fire though.
No, it's all right.
These niggas is spreading. They moved
we did get comments. This is from episode 9. Let me put it in so I don't miss nothing. Taiwan Canel 5791 said, as soon as I saw that Meech kick, I knew y'all commentary was gonna be funny as fuck. That Meech kick, it was a flying knee. That shit is still hilarious. Beatrice Kiddo asked, can you guys do the show them on Prime 2 season, please?
Mm-hmm. We did.
We just dropped that. J Lewis 18 said, man, when Meech Hadouken old boy like Street Fighter 1, I died. That nigga got hands. We need the backstory of Meech. Beatrice Kiddo again said, Bruce Meech Roy. I got the glow. That's funny as fuck. Beatrice Kiddo again. It is a sweet deal. Love Four Brothers references because we was references for Four Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl Bree, she normally be writing paragraphs. I think she over this shit.
She's fed up.
She said, man, I'm just like Brian. I thought Maurice was gonna fire off on Lucille in that hotel. That nigga married with a pregnant wife.
Yeah.
That was it. Everybody had a prediction about that nigga's what he was hiding.
I've been engaged for 2 years. Man.
I couldn't walk down that aisle. I was thinking about you. That nigga said that all that post nut clarity. It's like I guess the ass wasn't that good because he was just like, man, fuck it. If she leave me, she leave me.
You smell like Wendy's. I don't need that.
Keisha Good 1545. She said I check in just what it say? I check in just hear y'all review. This show is hilarious and seems so far fetched. Thanks for the commentary.
Appreciate you.
Thank you too, Keisha Goody. Or good. I don't know how you pronounce it. Keisha Good or Goody. You gotta eat it. Yeah.
It's just like
anyways, man. Anyways, man. At least they could have gave a fuck, but they don't. So who's lingering in the dark that we didn't see this episode? You said Glock, that cop that Markeisha probably went back to.
Neo, he hasn't came back since he got beat down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
right now.
That's about it. Now they about to have beef with the cartel, which is if they start that, that's crazy.
But don't worry. There's gonna be a slew of new characters next season. A slew.
They got so many. It's gonna be a nigga that glows in the dark.
It's gonna be a Toronto drug dealer, and it's gonna be Drake.
Hopefully, these characters are more realistic because it seems like they're getting worse and worse with how scary they're trying to make. They make them scary, then they humanize them. They make them scary, then they humanize them. It's like that's the routine. Like make them venomous. They are so crazy. Then you get a sad scene with her cutting her hair that we didn't give a fuck about because we literally had no reason to care about that.
Yeah, because Henrietta was like gold teeth, you know what I mean? Like she was a boss, you know what I mean? Like it made her look like she was a crazy villain. And then the end, they show her like looking super helpless in jail. Like you ain't got no connects in jail after all what you've been through. Like usually bosses, they go to jail and hey, who the nigga? You know what I mean? Like they go in jail. She don't even know that she's supposed to keep her eye on the prize. Thanks.
She's just in a line.
By a white woman. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you the boss, you're supposed to have your own shower time.
So they made her venomous. She's outright who she is. There's nothing closeted about her when they introduce her. But then at the end, it was like when she's shaving her hair, like, this is who I really am. No, that's who you've been. Like, you were that. You tried to change it to this calm human person, and then it's like we're supposed to believe like this happened to me, so now I'm a villain. You started as a villain though. Mm-hmm. So there was no emotions attached to you cutting your hair at all. There was no emotion attached. You dropping a tear. I can't believe I'm doing this and cutting my hair off. You're already being seen as that person you're trying to transform into. So it literally made no sense. You shooting your daddy, I get it. You got daddy issues. That's okay. I get that. But it's still at this point, we don't care enough.
Yeah, I don't know what that scene was about, man. It didn't really make a lot of, I mean, maybe to the writers it did. Maybe we just didn't catch it. You know what I mean? It's just like.
So I feel like, this is what I feel like is happening. I feel like you got 3 writers writing 3 different stories. So you got one writer that's writing what's happening with Henrietta on that side. You got the other writers what's happening with Glock, and then the other writer is writing what's happening with the actual Flinnery boys. So it's like everybody's story is jumping everywhere. Nothing's coinciding. Nothing's lining up together. That's what it kind of seems like. It seems like everybody's not on the same page.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have never been in a writing room, but it's like, you know how it is when you have an idea, right? Like say you have an idea for a script and you write it and then you have to pass it to somebody to kind of like do their job to, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in here. Hey, yo, I added this. And you like, well shit. Like in your mind, you was like, it was fine. You know what I mean? It's just like, if anything, I feel like when you have a script and the main writer is writing it, before you change anything, like y'all should be like talking, like let's bounce ideas before you just like don't just put your shit in the middle of my script. And that's what it's starting to seem like. It's like,
yeah, it seems like somebody just got a new idea and they just go with it. They don't got to ask nobody.
Like this is not just your script; it's our script.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's one thing. It's just like one person that gets help. Like, hey, check the script out. Tell me, you know what I mean? We can bounce ideas, and then I'll put that in there, and I agree that still goes with my story.
Yeah, it got to make sense. It got to flow. But it seems like it's so many green light gang, I guess, because it seemed like whatever you want to do, it just goes. Like, just hey, I just ran into Too Short yesterday. He want to be in the show. All right, write him in.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders really likes the show. We want to give him a shout out. All right, get his son. We're gonna shout him out for being in the World Series and being in the NFL all in the same day.
Yeah, and promote his club that he had back in the day.
Like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna say no.
That might be it. What happened to Snoop's character?
They don't go to that church no more.
He's still there. They just don't go to that church.
He don't go to that church.
Okay. So he tried to fuck Lucille. I remember that.
Yeah. He said, let's split that receipt, make that 2 bills.
So Lucille actually is also the assistant pastor now. If that makes
I don't know what that shifts or changes.
That doesn't change anything other than the fact that, she's gonna get closer to the church, and she found out how messy that shit is. Because I'm sure the church, everything's gonna be messy. No matter what you do, you go to church, you're gonna see messy shit.
I wouldn't be surprised they find out the church is a cult.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised about it.
They didn't say anything about the daughter's character. This one, all you saw her do was cry when they signed the divorce papers, even though there was a wall blocking her from seeing them sign it. But movie magic.
She knew what was going on. That nigga Charles finished one wall and said, I don't want to leave nothing. That nigga.
The whole house is fucked up.
That nigga finished that wall, and then they show him walking. The next wall is more fucked up than that wall. That nigga said, I don't want to leave nothing unfinished.
This nigga didn't even take his daughter. I would have made it. At least my daughter made me going away dinner. I was like, make me a play right quick so I can leave. I got to bounce.
Yeah.
That nigga said, nah, bye.
Y'all eat that.
Y'all eat that shit. I don't want them.
We going to Burger King.
Eat them nasty ass yams she cooked. Oh, my damn daughter don't know how to make food. She cooked just like you. You still?
Oh, man. I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
Yeah, man.
I wonder when we're gonna get some more Fire Black TV shows. Like that them season was fire to me, but I wonder how long we gotta wait till some more fire come out.
I don't know, man. They that one show, well, it's not really it's like when you say fire show, do you mean like a fire drama series or just a Fire Black series?
Just a Fire Black show where you could tell they took the time to write the script.
So I like that show in Prison. I don't know if you saw that. I saw the first season. That's coming back. It's got Delroy Lindo in it. And,
oh hell yeah, that shit was incredible.
Yeah, so they coming back with a second season.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, now that is something I can't wait to review. That show was good.
If you want to run that first season back, we
can do that too. We can do that too.
Whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm with that too.
All right,
but like this is where we at. I don't. At least they can kill him.
More money fast. Yeah. Hit that outro, brother.
Like, share, subscribe, talk back wherever if you did. Let us know below how y'all felt about this last episode. And I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get no comments.
Niggas are sped up. They just making jokes at this point.
This is just playing, and this is letting y'all, you know how nigga just got money? Like, nigga, we do what we want to over here, baby. This is what we do. We don't give a fuck what y'all invested in. This is how we gonna kill this nigga off. She going to the shower, dead. This nigga's thirsty, 1 o'clock in the morning, dead. This nigga said, I'm not calling you Henry, dead. Fat nigga, we knew he wasn't dying. He in the hospital. I thought somebody gonna go in there and kill his ass. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, they survived. I don't understand what his hospital scenes was either, but that's just I feel like I understand the writing, like when it comes to like just trying to take up certain space. Because like, remember when they walked in there, you know, they looked at the nurse walk out,
You're
then
just like, damn.
they offered him some calamari. He was like, man, I don't eat no calamari. He was like, oh man, take care. Oh yeah, eat that calamari, man. I ain't eating that. I'm gonna give it to the nurse. That's the scene. Why though? Why that scene?
Because we need to, like you said, we need the show was only 45 minutes.
Exactly.
We need the extra 5 minutes.
Stretch it, yeah. But anyway, just like he said, like, share, subscribe, BMF. We out here.
Peace out, man.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.